How you doing? This is Michael Trikos with Post Media, and I'm in the backyard rink, or what's left of it right now. And as you can see, the ice is melting, which tells us one thing: spring is around the corner, and the playoffs are around the corner. And question for you today is, what do we do with Auston Matthews? Banged up wrist, and yet this guy is still scoring goals at a crazy rate that's going to win him a Rocket Richard Trophy and possibly a Hart Trophy as MVP. So the question is that good enough? Do you want Auston Matthews to be the MVP? Do you want him to be a scoring champion? Or do you want him to lead the Toronto Maple Leafs to a Stanley Cup? And if it's the latter, let's apply some load management, or at least start thinking about load management with Toronto's #1 player. And we haven't heard that term since Kawhi Leonard led the Raptors to a championship. And for Kawhi, it was about getting him some much needed rest, resting that back up with Matthews after jamming his wrist in a game a few weeks ago, or I guess a few games ago. This guy cannot shoot the puck the way he's normally capable of shooting the puck. And we saw it against the Jets, where he scores at a gorgeous overtime winner on a backhand. He's finding different ways to score, but if you're the Toronto Maple Leafs, it's not about the regular season. You've got a cushy lead in the standings right now. You're going to make the playoffs, and you got to ask yourself: is it more important for Matthews to be a guy who wins an MVP in the regular season, or do you want him to win an MVP in the playoffs? Do you want that wrist healthy when you're going up against the Winnipeg Jets in the playoffs, or the Tampa Bay Lightning possibly in a Stanley Cup final? Because as good as this team is with Marner and Nylander and Tavares, and really the list goes on, Matthews is that difference maker. He's that guy that you're going to be leaning on for goals when it totally counts. So for me, I'm resting him. You got 28 games left and about 57 days to play them. That's a game every other night, including 6 back-to-back games. Those are 6 opportunities where Matthews could sit in the press box, let that wrist heal, get him ready for the playoffs, because when the playoffs come, you're going to need number 34. For Post Media in the Toronto Sun, I'm Michael Trikos.